credit card, debit card, proceeded, moved forward, proceeded to the checkout line. 1, 2, 3, I was the 5th person in the checkout line. I put my items, when I got to the checkout counter, I put my items on the counter. Any questions about this? Words or the meaning, the pronunciation? Proceeded, various, don't forget the V, going through the aisles. Same pronunciation as like the British Isles, except it would be no A. The aisle. Right here is an aisle in the line of desks. There's an aisle right here.
It's a channel.
Yeah, it's an open way to go. You know, you hear when people get married, they walk down the aisle at the church. The aisle. It's an open, it's the same pronunciation as the small islands or isles, but it has an A, whereas aisles, the islands, are just I. An aisle seat would be right there. Right here is an aisle seat. If you're on the airplane and you could either sit by the window, let's say it's 3 seats across, you can sit by the window seat, middle seat, and aisle seat. And why is it an aisle seat? Because the aisle is right here. Would you like an aisle seat? Yes, thank you. Any questions about that?
And the seat in front, not long list. The seat has
You have the aisle seat?
on the plane,
Yeah.
the aisle seat,
Right.
and long leg can wider.
You're going to have a wider area for your legs, wider, longer area, seat?
What is it called?
I don't know. What would you call it? A wider seat, a bigger seat? I don't know. Or you know, leg room, a seat with extra leg room.
Exit door.
Oh, well, it could be an exit row. Oh, well, yeah, if you're, you know, you have the seats, and then you have an exit door, and then you have more seats, right? And you have, this is the aisle, and you have seats here and seats here. So you would have the aisle, you would have, and if you were sitting here, it'd be on the exit row, R-O-W, exit row, and that would give you extra leg room to stretch your legs. But if you sit at this seat, or this, the stewardess the steward will come up to you before the flight. Are you comfortable in this seat? Are you able to do what is required? You have to open maybe the exit door, help people leave. There's certain things that if you sit in this row, you have to be able to do. And they don't want somebody that can't move sitting in the exit row, where they may have to assist people or something if there is an emergency. Hopefully there's not. But it would be extra leg room in the exit, E-X-I-T, exit row, because that's the door out. Any other questions about that? Leg room. In the exit row. Any other questions? proceeded, right, proceeded various, okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Wrap up the day with this one. Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked a salesperson, for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it up. Last weekend, I went to the tailor shop to buy a new suit. I asked the salesperson for some help. He showed me several jackets, which I tried on. I finally selected the color and the cloth I wanted. The tailor came and took my measurements. After he was finished, I paid for the suit with a check and said I would be back next week to pick it